Hey everyone, I'm Jo'Van.
And I'm Brandice.
And this is
Closing the Gap.
We're so happy that you're here. You're probably wondering, why is our show called Closing the Gap? Well, we live in a time where there's tons of information out there, and it's hard to determine what's true,
what's false,
what's meaningful,
and what will truly feed your soul. We wanted to create a platform, a safe space for young adults to discuss everyday issues, but with a godly perspective. If you have questions, this is the show for you.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. That little button right there. I meant right here. I don't know. But just push that button. Did you guys check out our last show? It was called Why Is the Streets Winning?
She for the streets!
We talked about cheating. Is chivalry dead? And guess what, guys? We have more! Part 2 right now.
The Streets Part 2. Let's buckle up.
So, Jo'Van, why is it so hard to find a mate in 2021?
Just in general.
In general, but I feel like right now in this day and age, it's getting a little hard out there.
Relationships boring. It's too hard. I don't want to communicate.
So you want to be out there in the streets?
I want to be in the streets.
The streets are winning, people. Why?
You know why I want to be in the streets?
Oh, Lord.
Because if I don't like you, I can just walk away. I don't have to care about your feelings. Feelings is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but it's worth it.
Is it?
You find the right one to work with it.
Oh, all that growing and
Communication.
becoming closer. That's a lot. And then I got to be vulnerable. I don't want to cry. This stuff make you cry.
You don't have to cry, but you do have to talk through your feelings and express what you mean. How are you feeling? Like, this isn't making me happy. This makes me sad.
Communicating, if I don't understand my emotions well enough to be able to communicate them, and that takes a lot of work. That may mean I might have to go to therapy, and I'm not crazy.
We've already had a show about this, Jo'Van. Going to therapy does not mean you're crazy. You're just going to talk it through with a professional to help them get you to learn what's going on in there.
Do you mean a non-biased third party might be good for me?
Yes! Check out episode 3 on mental health.
That was excellent. I like that. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
But no, for real. You gotta put that plug in there.
Yeah.
But no, for real though. I mean, relationships are hard. I mean, it does put a lot of work, but it's worth it when you find that right person. So if it is work, but it'll be worth it for the right person.
That is true. And I also feel like, I feel like putting in the work in a relationship helps you grow personally so much, because you have to confront some of those things about yourself that you don't. I was talking to one of my friends recently, and I was saying, like, you can do all this work on yourself being single.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy because then you get in a relationship and you realize, wow, that's a completely different type of work.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you've been single for a long time and then you get in a relationship, you got to transition from thinking about yourself all the time to thinking about this other person. And that's it's not just that easy. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn that. And if you're a person that finds that to be too much energy, then you want to go back to the streets.
Oh my gosh. I think it's bad. And I think because of social media.
What about social media? Social media is great.
It
no
is.
downsides.
There's a lot of distractions out there.
Like what?
Instagram models.
I like
people sliding your DMs. You see Tina from all the way in California. You're like, oh.
I like Tina.
Yeah, or Hawaii. Or,
I might fly Tina out.
Yeah, you get, what do they call it, flued
out. Yeah.
So, I mean, I just feel like the options are, like, broader now. So,
It's
you
a
like...
plethora of options.
Yes. You like, oh, there's a highway.
There's a highway.
It's not just a street anymore. It's a highway.
There's a subway, too. Don't go to the subway, though.
Some sketchy people.
Yeah. That's when you wake up, you're like, how did I get down here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but no, I feel like social media is like changing the game for dating, and it's just part of me. And then it's like, do you even know how to date because of social media? Because now you don't have to necessarily approach a girl or whatever. Now you just slide in DM and you're like going that route. You don't have to like put in that effort of like trying to get to know someone. You're going through their timeline and learning these things instead of actually having a conversation. I think that's why people don't know how to talk.
Why would I approach a girl in person when I can get on Tinder and play the numbers game?
You still need to talk to that person.
Yeah, but, it doesn't have to be deep and meaningful,
I mean, if you want something worthwhile, you're going to have those little difficult conversations to get to know the person that you're playing the numbers games with.
Yeah, but that's too much energy, and that requires me to put
Well, then you're going to stay in the streets. We're trying to get the people out the streets, Jo'Van.
I know.
Outside of the future, get to the Russell.
What was I doing playing? I think I was playing Devil's Advocate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Let's get to the future.
Okay.
I mean, don't get to the future. Get to the Russells of the world.
Man, so just imagine if you're a Christian, right? And it's already hard to find someone in this dating world. And even if you weren't a Christian, imagine doing that as a Christian. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard.
How does one find their Christian mate in 2021?
How? Please tell me.
I know how. Ladies, you can't be 6'5", okay? You want the jawline, you want the 6'5". What else y'all want?
No baby mamas.
Yeah, no baby mamas. You have to at least have one baby mama. Come on now. Something's got to give.
I mean, okay, that's not only everybody's deal breaker. Actually, I would date someone with one child. I get it, life happens, but that's not ideal though. I don't want somebody with a child, but I would date somebody with one child. One.
Okay, one child.
One.
What about one child, one on the way?
No.
Okay.
No.
No. Okay.
No. I mean, it's certain things you're looking for. You want, as a Christian, you want somebody with good values who have same beliefs as you, who has a relationship with Christ and want to grow in that relationship. And I think in this day and age where everything is okay, it's just harder.
Right.
Because it's like once you're standing on your standards and your beliefs in Christ, and it's like, oh well, it's okay to do this. It's okay to do this, and it's like, where's the line? And I don't know. It just gets hard out here. Just
right.
Yeah.
Have you? Do you know of any people that have encountered someone who they thought that was like Christian, but then
yes,
they kind of showed their true colors? Like they didn't not that they were just imperfect, but they really just did not care about their like Christianity in general.
Oh yeah, I mean, just in general, there's a lot of people out there like, I'm a Christian, but it's like they don't even do the bare minimum, and it's just like, not anybody's church. You're not praying. You're not whatever, but you quote unquote you believe, but that's it. There's no growing, trying to get closer to the Lord. It's just I believe, so therefore I am a Christian.
Right.
So I believe there's a lot of people out there.
So you're saying there's a lot of that?
Yes.
Got it.
So that's where it comes hard out here in these streets.
So nowadays, if you want to be a wolf, you know what I'm saying, you pretend like you're on fire for God.
Yeah.
And then you get them.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah. But there's also, okay, when you said 6'5", what are some of like lists that you think a lot of like people have these days as far as like
just in general?
Yeah.
Well,
for guys, since you're a guy, I don't want you to speak on us ladies.
Well, how about you say what you think guys want, and I'll say what girls.
I don't know.
You don't know what guys want?
Instagram motto, the Kim Kardashian, like thick in all the right places.
Thick with 2 C's. Don't forget the C's.
2 C's.
Anyway, yes, that's nice. But
Yeah.
What else? I mean, do you think it's all about appearance?
I mean, a real guy, no. I mean, but over general, yes. I won't say all guys, and I don't think a solid good guy, that's what he's looking for. But I'm speaking in general, people, so don't come after me. In general, in 2021, yes.
Okay. So just looks in general.
They want them to have everything. The looks, they want to be good personality, all that jazz, but it's like with no faults.
See, that's where I disagree. I don't think guys care about
That's why I said you should give out what the guys want.
I don't think guys care about personality.
Well, please.
I mean, honestly.
No, I mean,
we're very basic. Very basic.
Oh, gosh. I thought you were going to say something else, so that just proves my point even more. So, that's horrible.
I mean, I'm just trying to tell you.
So what do the guys want? Please enlighten us.
I'm just saying real quick. I've seen guys put up with girls with terrible personalities because they think with two C's. Okay? That's what I'm just saying. They don't really care about personality like that. I think girls want money. Just listen. The song Up by Cardi B. I'm not even gonna. You are, yeah. Okay. Look, see, Toya automatically knew what I was about to say.
No, anyway. She said, "Cut it."
Anyway, I'm not gonna. We'll put the lyrics up on the screen.
No, we will not, people. It's Cardi B, so you already know how that's gonna end out. No, we're not.
No, I think women do care about resources and appearance, like how you look. Resources and
I think it's safe to say both sides want an attractive person, but I feel like guys are we're more forgiving as far as looks goes than you guys.
Are we?
Yes, you'll see a nice looking lady with a not so attractive guy.
Okay. Gotcha. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
But tell us, ladies, what do the men actually want? You're saying what the ladies you think we want, but what do the men want? What is on the men's list
for a relationship?
Yes.
Yeah, so I would say someone that's okay. So a guy that knows where he's going and he has a purpose and he knows like what he wants to accomplish. A guy that has goals. Mm-hmm. He wants a woman that doesn't make achieving those goals harder. Mm-hmm. He wants someone that complements. So if he's trying to get to a certain point in his life, he wants her to be along. Be along for the ride. You know what I'm saying? There's other women that will. A guy's going after his purpose, and then she'll be like, "Why do you spend so much time on that?" Or just stuff like that, and that's frustrating. You know what I'm saying? So I think I would say supportive woman. Obviously she's got to be attractive, but we just agreed that's across the board. It may matter a little bit more to the men, because we are very visual, creatures. But I will definitely say, I would say supportive, and I would say kind. You know what I'm saying? And I would say supportive and kind. And for me personally, like not like attitude. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's one thing being like a strong individual. You're a strong person, but it's another thing to just be like ugly about it.
I
know what I'm saying? So I think those are some like really important things that guys look for.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, so in a relationship, what are women looking for in a
man? Like you said, we do want to be attracted to the person. So let's just cross it off the table. But we do also want somebody supportive, loyalty, consistent. Somebody who's consistent. So somebody's going to show up every day, show the same, not on one day, off the other. Like the guessing game. None of those guessing games. Someone who's able to communicate. A good provider. Not when I say a good provider, we're not in a gold digging kind of way. Just in the basic sense, not he has to make X, Y amount of money. That's not what I'm saying when I say that, by no means. Somebody loyal, consistent, has a good heart, and kind. That's a quality that I look for personally. Somebody who's kind and has a good heart. So it's not hard. It's just
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so let us know in the comments, like, do you feel like dating is harder in 2021? Why is it harder? And do you feel like being a Christian in dating in 2021 is near impossible? Let us know.
And what's on your list?
Yes, what is on your list for what you have to have? And if you gotta be 6'5", I don't want you to lie. Okay, I want you to be completely honest because I'm just trying to
be 5'5"?
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see how tall I need to be before I get who I want. You know what I'm saying? No, it's playing. Anyway, so next,
dating apps.
Dating apps, they're great.
I mean, I think there's a good avenue just to meet people. Use technology for the good. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some crazy people out there. There are people out here catfishing people, but for the most part, I know it has like a negative view with a lot of people. But for me, I look at it as it's just a different way to meet people. And because I guess my thing is, you don't know the person you're meeting at Walmart or at the park or whatever. So it's just a different way for me anyway. That's how I look at it anyway.
Yeah, I don't think dating apps are bad. I mean,
there's a lot of people who think that though. Like they think, oh, it's so unsafe. I mean, you can meet somebody crazy or whatever off the street, So for me, actually, I think the vetting is better on dating apps just because you get a little bit more information, just either from the profile or just like you asking the questions before you even get to the meeting stage. So that's just.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it being dangerous if you meet someone in a dimly lit parking lot at Walmart. That to me is dangerous. But but if you say, hey, let's meet at Panera Bread at like 1:00, you know what I'm saying? Or I mean, I know that's like an early date, but you know what I'm saying?
It'd be a lunch date
in a public, lunch date or a public place. I mean, now it's dangerous if you're going straight to their house on the first date. Yeah,
yes.
I mean that's completely different. If that's what they're talking about, then. Absolutely.
Yes, you have to be smart. That's the thing. You have to be smart about it. And that's just dating in general, though, honestly, in 2021. But dating apps, definitely, because that person, the way you're looking at me, I'm sorry.
Listening. See, this is why chivalry is dead. I gave her eye contact.
No, guys.
She's like,
that was not it.
Like that?
No, it was not. He was giving like a silly look. It was just funny.
Roll the tape.
Anywho. You made me lose my train of thought. Dating is hard, but okay, you have to do a little bit more work because somebody can be presenting themselves that's not true online. So you definitely want to make sure you do meet someone in a public place. You let your friends know, you share your location, things of that nature. So you just have to be smart about it, especially when you're going to meet up with somebody that you are meeting online.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I mean, I think all those things that you just listed, you should do even if you met the person at the grocery store.
No, for real. But at least you know that person from the grocery store is the real person as opposed to somebody faking behind a picture and it is not that person. And so you don't even know who you're looking for and get snatched up from. So just be smart, people, whether you meet them online or in the store or park. Have you tried any dating apps?
I have. I've tried Tinder, Hinge, and Bumble. Yeah. So.
I've tried a couple. I've tried Tinder, Hinge. There's a Christian one out there.
Plenty of Fish.
I have not tried Plenty of Fish or Bumble.
Christian Mingle.
No.
No,
I haven't.
What's the other one?
Actually, I can't remember that one's name, but there's
Farmers Only.
That commercial was so catchy. I had a roommate who always sung that commercial. It was so funny.
Farmers Only was great. I met a really nice girl. She showed me her pigs.
Was she on Farmers Only?
Took me to it. Never mind.
Dead.
Yeah, anyway.
I would love to be a fly on the wall on Farmers Only. That was funny. Right. But there's a lot of them out there. But it's funny. I have been on a couple of the Christian sites, and those are the ones that get you because you think you're finding like this good, wholesome Christian guy, and next thing you know, it's like, I don't know.
He's plotting the whole time.
They're not Christian. It's like they're not even Christians. Like they just put up a random verse or whatever. Then it's like you just front out here in these streets. It's hard. I mean, it's hard out there. I mean, you do have to do a lot of investigating and ask a lot of questions. But it is what it is. I mean, to me, honestly, I just think it's another way to meet somebody, but it doesn't make it any easier. It's hard.
It is. So,
how was your experience with the dating apps?
I mean, it wasn't like bad. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. It was fine. And okay, not to get into super detail, but Hinge and Bumble probably were the best for me. Tinder was just whatever. Tinder was just weird.
Yes.
Tinder is.
But okay, I don't want to give. I mean, there's like a bad whatever Tinder, but I know a couple that are getting married in June from Tinder. And there's a lot of people getting like that met on Tinder, or a lot of dating apps for that matter, not just Tinder,
right? That
are successful. So you can find love on these dating apps. It's just be smart and ask all the questions. If you're going to meet with that person, make sure you are doing it in a lit place. A lit place. Not that lit. But I'm glad you picked it up because that was a joke I was doing. So
I'm still hip, you know.
Closing 30, so I don't know.
Oh gosh.
I don't know. But no, for guys, just be safe out there. But I mean, as 2021, you got to get with the program. If you out here still dating, make sure you can try out these dating apps, but just be smart. That's my only suggestion with these apps. What are you thinking about over there?
Nothing that I should say.
Okay. He's growing, guys. So, guys.
It was. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
So now we're like dying of anticipation.
It was just random. It was like I wonder if Jesus would. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Okay. I'm sorry, Toya. I'm sorry.
Oh gosh. So okay. Toya is our producer. She's always back there like, cut, no.
She's over there like,
and she's wearing a mask, and we never see her mouth. Like, what? Yeah. We see her eyes like.
Anyway, yes. Let us know in the comments. What do y'all think about the dating apps? Do you feel like they're a good way to find a good partner, to find love, to find something meaningful, or do you think they're just trash? So let us know, and let us know about your experiences in depth if you want to. We're not judging. So
we're not. We love to hear them. Yeah. If you found love, let us know on these dating apps.
Yeah, and let us know how you did it. Cause,
let me know. Let us know.
Some people trying to figure out what you did. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to find the recipe. The blueprint.
Yes.
But yes, thank y'all. Please like, share, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Number one.
Yes.
And then, just join us next time on Closing the Gap.